booties for black girl nerds.
Amazing. Hi, how are you both today?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good. My name is Alyssa. I'm with Black Girl Nerds. I really enjoyed this season a lot, and I had a lot of questions about the developments of both of your characters. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm going to start with you, Lucy, because Stella has always been a survivor, but I feel like this season she's taking on such an active role in shaping her own destiny. And so, how do you think she evolves from being controlled by a lot of the men in her life to taking charge? And, there's a lot of misogyny in this season that she's having to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. Yeah, she's been a survivor for the first few seasons. And now, as she's stepping into a more empowered place in herself, the only way that she can figure how to have independence and strength as a woman is actually through violence, because that's what she's experienced. So she sort of learned that to have power, she has to be cruel in some ways as well, and be as fierce, if not more fierce, than those around her. And that's her tactic to win the freedom that she's been seeking. That if she can scare other people in the way that or hurt other people in the way that she had been hurt, and then she thinks that that's how she can have her freedom now.
Yeah, and like asserting dominance is such a big thing for Columbo as well, which I thought was cool. And he starts the season out, he's right out of prison and he's ready to show like, hey, like I was gone, but now I'm back and I'm not leaving. So how do you think, Michael, how do you think he changes throughout the season as he faces a lot of unexpected challenges, especially as Frank appears out of nowhere?
Right. Yeah. Well, you're absolutely correct. I mean, Joe comes out of prison and he's a little salty about the circumstances that sent him there. And so it's a little bit of a revenge tour in the beginning. It's setting the world right according to him, is his ambition, and Frank comes in and kind of, moves the furniture all around the room or whatever, and provides a new dynamic, and it's an avenue in some ways, and then it becomes something else later. But it's what a gift this season, and to have Rome come in as Frank was just fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was so great to see that dynamic and all the different changes that happen. And I was really curious also, like Lucy, Stella's relationship with Columbo is already super complicated from previous seasons. But why do you think she keeps him so close while also pushing for her own independence?
I think there is, she does see him as an ally, even though they're, part of different crime families and she has to manipulate him to get what she wants. I think that on a personal level, like she'll never forget that he was the one who believed in her first. And I think that there is that understanding that she hopes she can rely upon, even as she uses him to get what she wants.
Yeah, I'm a useful idiot, It's he's got this soft spot and I can exploit it, and that's what we're gonna do.
It's comforting.
Yeah.
No, that's such a good way to look at it because they like she needs somebody to lean on where she's not kind of, she doesn't give him too much information, but it's an interesting dynamic to maintain. And I had one more question, and I really think that it's interesting how Columbo's like, will you marry me? But it's like not that romantic when he asks about it. Um, do you think he actually loves her, or do you think it's just another like piece in his power game to like kind of throw her off a little?
So it's an interesting question. I do think Joe has feelings for her that he doesn't really know how to put into a box. Like, is it love? Does he know what love is? I don't know. But I think that he has mushy feelings, and and I think, but he's an operator, and I think he sees in her that this might not be the avenue to get what he wants. So he tries to say, listen, it's a transactional thing. I mean, it's you get this, I'll get this, whatever. I have to tell her whatever it is I can tell her to get her to say yes to accomplish my need of like, I think he does. I think I get all in my feelings, man.
Yeah, it just doesn't express them very well.
No, he's not great at expressing complex feelings.
Complex emotions.
Right, yeah.
Okay, let's just have a contract.
Right, let's have a contract. Here's a weapon. If you need, if I need to sweeten the pot a little bit. Yeah, so that's my take on it,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love talking to both of you so much, and congratulations on this new season. I hope we can chat again soon.
Thank you so much, Alyssa. Cheers.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.